Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. It always feels great to get a win on this stage. Always grateful for every opportunity that I have here.
How do you feel about your performance?
There's things I definitely could have done better, but I'm just happy to get a good win over a real gritty, grindy opponent like Tucker. He fought on a regional circuit similar to the one in the same area as the one I was on, and heard of his name, throughout the years, and kind of knew our paths would always meet. But glad it was on this stage.
So now that you actually got to fight him, were you surprised by anything by him?
He's very strong, which I expected. He was stronger than I expected, and gritty.
This may be something you guys don't even pay attention to backstage, but all of the fights went to unanimous decision for the prelims. Is it something that you guys think about and go, okay, now you've got the bonuses, so you've got all these fights kind of out of the way. Is that something that you think? It looks like you're shocked by that, so it doesn't seem like you knew that. But
no, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Usually there's always at least one finish in the prelims, but sometimes that's how the chips fly.
Who do you want next? When do you want to go back in there?
I definitely want to take maybe this holiday and ease my way back into training and start 2022 off with whoever they throw at me. I don't say no.
And are you excited to not be in fight camp for Thanksgiving?
It's not even a question.
What are you most excited to eat?
To be honest, I'm a dessert guy. I think the lemon meringue pie is not safe this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pat?
Hi, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Man, what's in the water at a Henzo Gracie Philly, man? What is in the water?
Man, I tell you what, it's even crazier to see from my angle because I see it every day. Just even the guys coming up that the world doesn't know about yet, but we'll know about. It's just incredible, man. It's just a hardworking group. We love each other, like family. And when we're down, we bring each other up. When we're up, we keep each other up. It's just a great environment, great environment for great things to come out of.
Who are some of those guys that are coming up that the world doesn't know about?
Well, one that I could definitely tell you about, he fights, he's going to be fighting just shy of Christmas. His name's Eddie Torres. I think he's like 4-5-0. He's going to be fighting for the CFFC title. He's definitely one to look out for. He could do it all, man. I think he's undefeated as an amateur too. He's one of my main training partners. Definitely looking forward to being there for him.
And then what's it like sharing a card with Sean Brady?
Man, complete honor. You know what I mean? Even if he wasn't my teammate, that guy, he's great everywhere. And I know it's a bias coming from me, but he's going to be the next welterweight champion.
And then would you like to be rebooked with Gavin Tucker?
I really don't care. I'm not very big on I want to fight this guy, I want to fight that guy. They're just names. You know what I mean? Whoever UFC wants me to fight, that's my job. That's who I'm going to have to prepare for.
And then sticking on that, were you kind of bummed when he pulled out of the fight because Gavin Tucker has a pretty big fan base, and it would have been a big win on your resume or whatever?
To be honest, I was very indifferent. I wasn't bummed. I wasn't happy about it. It was just, it's like, okay, things happen. I'm used to opponents, either getting injured. I've dealt with injuries. It's just part of the game. No hard feelings. Just move on to the next one. It's part of the job.
Awesome, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, brother.
I don't know if you knew about it. I think there's some CFFC fighters, maybe some staff in town that were doing some other things, but they wanted to make sure that they were there to help watch as well. Is that kind of cool to know that they wanted to come out here and support you and that you're able to put on such a good showing for them?
Oh, absolutely. My manager, Rob Haydak, promoter of CFFC, he's here. He's watching me and Sean tonight, and it's always great to have him around. You know what I mean? He helps support us, helps us, get to the next step in our game.
I was going to say, do you like trying to be one of those inspirations to those cats that are still fighting in that, hoping to make it to the UFC? Do you feel like you kind of help motivate them to do this?
I'm a very big believer. What you give out to the world, you'll get back. So absolutely. You know what I mean? Any way I could help my team. You know, it's only going to make us better as a unit. You know, that's all.
And then last thing for me, you mentioned, Thanksgiving, since the holiday is coming up, I guess, what's one of the big things that you're thankful for this year?
Family, family, and family. You know, I'm a very big family guy, especially when it's like fight week. We're quarantined. You know, the coaches are my family too, but, can't help but miss the family. And fight day, I wake up, I think about what I got to do, but part of that reward is afterwards I get to spend some time with my lovely girlfriend, my mom, my dad, my sister, and for that I'm blessed. Thank you.
Congrats on the win, Pat. That's
Thank you.
probably, yes, sir, one of your best performances.
Thank you.
But you're welcome. On a side note, it's a rarity, but it does happen. Fighters get that big win, that big knockout, that big finish. It's almost like a curse. Did you have any chip on your shoulder or anything where you said, okay, they just saw me with that first round finish, now I got to deliver that, or it doesn't mean anything?
Nah, like those curses and that superstition stuff, it's all here. It's every fight is a different clean slate. It's now I didn't even get really hyped up after that last. I was hyped up that I got to meet Dana, obviously, and got the performance and got a win over such a tough fighter. But I enjoyed it for a couple of days, and then I threw it behind me. It didn't serve me anymore. It's time to move forward after that, and here we are.
Excellent. And that showed tonight, because sometimes fighters will admit, I got all this hype, all these retweets, and people started messing with me. Now I thought I was bigger than I was, and here come the losses.
Yeah, man. I don't let the ego inflate ever. Always stay humble, down to earth. At any moment, negative things could come into your life, so you just got to stay positive and appreciate what you have when you have it.
You did great, man. We saw that in the ring tonight over those 15 minutes, even a 10-8 round. Congrats on the win, my man.
Thank you so much, brother.